Tarek moment awaits in the wings, hoping this is a lengthy affair.
Down. Hand out, 1-all.
Yeah, I think Gawad is going to play a lot better than he did yesterday. I think he's going to just hit the targets more consistently from the word go. He was really in and out mentally for much of it yesterday.
George Parker started with an absolute ferocious speed. I mean, it never really let up the whole match, and it just took Gawad just a little bit of time to perk up to that level. He'll not make that mistake twice.
2-1.
This is obviously a different level up as well against Marwan. Oh, that is quick. The speed in the hands that we're seeing here from Gawad, that's not how he started yesterday at all.
No, not at all. You can see just how far up the court Gawad is as well. Just shows he's confident. He's confident in his quality of shot, that he's going to be able to deliver quality of the highest order. He's not going to expose himself.
God, this is absolutely quick fire.
From here, it looked good. Hand out, 2-all. Hand out, 3-2. Down, 4-2.
Well, he's looking quite a bit more relaxed, Karim Gawad. He's getting the ball into those danger zones in the front corners really quickly in the rallies.
He's not quite found his length yet, Marwan.
Not up.
No, he looks ever so slightly ragged, Marwan.
6-2.
Hard game yesterday with El Tamimi.
Gawad just right from the word go, just really looking to expose the movement of ElShorbagy. I mean, I don't know what he's been doing in the dressing room, but he is seeing it like a beach ball. Maybe he's been throwing beach balls around in the dressing room, Chris.
Yeah, very possibly.
Traditional warm-up in squash.
Get the eye-hand coordination going. Oh yeah, that's really sharp. Really sharp. He's just opened the racket face.
8-2, yes.
Completely cut across the side of the ball.
That is inch-perfect ghost.
And out.
Nice finish from ElShorbagy.
3-8.
Has to find a way here to get Gawad into the back corners, out of position. This is much better. He's commanded the tee area. He's got the middle of the court. Hit the space well.
Yeah, he had to respond, ElShorbagy. He was really on the back foot. I tell you what, though, if ElShorbagy's able to respond with how well Gawad is playing, it's going to set us up really nicely for a real classic encounter.
Stroke to Gawad. 10-4, game ball.
So a rapid start for the babyface. Hasn't put a foot wrong, really. Error count ridiculously low as well. I can't even think if he's hit one, to be honest. 6 game balls. He's reading ElShorbagy really well out the front. Oh!
11-4, game to Gawad.
Thanks for
Gawad
coming.
leads. 1 game to love.
Sublime start for Karim Gawad, responding from yesterday's tricky encounter, 2 days ago's tricky encounter. 6 minutes, absolutely rapid. Gawad, the number 2 seed, takes the first game, 11-4.
Enrichment program on the west side of the city, led by the incredible G. Kayla. They're doing transformative things for Cleveland youth. If you'd like to learn more, please visit the Urban Sport.
Well, Karim Gawad has come out absolutely firing. He's dusted off any cobwebs he had last night, and he looks really sharp. He was way up the court, taking the ball exceedingly early, not giving Marwan ElShorbagy a sniff whatsoever. ElShorbagy did produce a few nice shots, but Gawad was far too accurate. And this was really vintage stuff from Karim Gawad, taking that first game rather rapidly.
60 seconds. Play will resume in 30 seconds.
Well, Marwan ElShorbagy back onto court first, and rightly so. Just trying to get things firing. Shot quality
15 seconds.
into the back for a start needs to be better, the targets. But to be fair, he wasn't given much at all from Gawad, who was seeing everything so early, pouncing and keeping the tempo high.
Gawad leads, 1 game to love. Love all.
So Gawad looking to start where he left off in the first game. 6 minutes, Chris. I'll tell you that, I was not expecting such a quick start.
1 love.
Yeah, no, neither was I, Lisa. I thought there were going to be some longer rallies, a bit of jockeying around the middle between these two, but Gawad just came out firing. Looks really relaxed. He actually looks quite fresh, Gawad.
1-all.
Do you think he'd have watched his match back with George Parker?
No, I think with Gawad, Gawad probably just would have had a relaxing evening. Quite a nice dinner, and then just maybe just a casual practice this morning. Hit a few balls.
Yeah, but the
back
ball
in the
was
zone.
coming back towards you.
Sounds about
2-1.
right. I just, with the tee position, I just wondered, because that's a drastic change.
Yeah, I think it's just muscle memory, though, at this point. I think he's played a lot of squash, Gawad.
Yes, let 2-1.
Does he want to play? Because he would have played if he wanted to play.
Down.
Oh, it was a bit of a
And
casual
out.
error, that one. It wasn't a bad
2-all.
idea. He just was a little bit too lackadaisical in the preparation. ElShorbagy's trying to dig in, though. He's trying to get a little bit more juice in his hitting. Make things happen ever so slightly quicker and rush Gawad.
He's just getting his length quality better for a start. Getting the ball running through the court now. Oh.
Down.
Oh, he hasn't missed that one by much either, Gawad.
3-2.
Tough angle.
Oh, that's a lovely drop, lovely finish. What
And out. 3
technical
all.
execution. That angle that we had it, you really could see all the options that he had to hit. So difficult to read. Really trying to hustle in front here, Shorbagy. Unfortunately, for the most part, he's just not quite getting the quality of shot.
Yeah, he's trying to rush Gawad.
Yes.
He's trying to get into, just create inconsistencies for Gawad by
4-3.
making things happen quicker, not giving Gawad quite as much time on the ball, quite as much time to mentally prepare for the next shot.
This is like squash on fast forward.
Yeah, he's still looking pretty relaxed, Karim Gawad, though.
This rally is finally one where both players are playing at their best. And long may the rallies like that continue.
And out 4 all. Down.
Well, that's the
5,
first real
4.
mental miscalculation we've seen from Gawad. I think this tactic of Shorbagy's to rush Gawad is actually paying some dividends. It's making things more uncomfortable for Gawad.
Yes, let. 5-4.
Oh, that's a nice flick cross court from Gawad.
And out 5 all.
More often than not, opts for the straight drop.
Down, down, down. Yes, yes, yes. No, we can't check it, but I'm sure it was down.
It sounded
And out
down.
6-5.
More than it looked.
Well, we'll get another look at it here, Lisa.
Yeah, it's
Ooh,
down.
Yeah, it's down. Very tight, though. Nice angle.
Yes, let. Thought there was enough room there. 7-5.
It was an aggressive volley there from Gawad.
With the interference. 7-5.
Nice movement going forward onto the ball.
No let. 8-5.
Yeah, he's risen to the occasion here, Marwan ElShorbagy.
Yeah, the extra urgency in his hitting has really paid big dividends.
Not up.
Very steep.
9-5.
Just feel like both players really not wanting to spend any more time on court than they need to here.
No, it's fast and furious, Lisa.
Down. And out. 6-9.
The rushing of Gawad, though, has certainly helped Marwan ElShorbagy. It's taken away a little bit of the zing on Gawad's attacks.
No let. 7-9.
Jason Foster having a bit of a giggle. It was worth an ask. Drops the wrist so well in those counter drops, Gawad. Yeah, it's a nice squeeze from ElShorbagy.
And out.
Giving himself
10-7.
3 game balls.
Game ball. Just, yeah.
What's going on here?
Yes, let. Playing a yes, let. Can you close the door? Can you close the door, please? Thank you. Yes, let.
ElShorbagy thinking this was going to be an easy stroke.
10-7, game ball.
I didn't even realize he'd asked.
Yeah, it was very casual. I think he just felt like Gawad played the ball back at himself. I think he's actually quite lucky to get a let here. Not sure he knew much about that quick straight drive from Gawad.
Right, 10-7. From the right, game ball.
So interesting because it's ElShorbagy doing exactly what Gawad did to him in the first game. Pushing right up the court, taking the ball early, volley, half volley. Just really rushing him, picking him off. His movement sparked up as well.
And out. 8-10. Game ball.
Well, it was a very good point there from Gawad. He withstood the surge from ElShorbagy. This can be a little bit of a tricky zone for ElShorbagy because he felt he'd won the game. Oh, that's accurate.
11-8.
That is how you counter drop.
ElShorbagy.
That is how you end the game. He's risen to the challenge after a really quick fire first game. Marwan ElShorbagy back on the scoreboard. Takes the second game in 12 minutes, 11-8.
Well, Marwan ElShorbagy came out for the second game after a chat with England national coach Stuart Crawford with a renewed energy and a new tactic. He was trying to rush Karim Gawad. He was making things happen fast.
And then on the corporate side, College Al, Smith Corona, Minutemen Staffing, the Jamaican Family Foundation, and the University Hospital. A big thank you to all for helping make squash and activity a reality.
Play will resume in 60 seconds.
Game 2 points there. Marwan ElShorbagy always leading really. And that 6-9 run being crucial. Brilliant response from the Englishman.
Play will resume in 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds.
Well, it was a big response from Marwan ElShorbagy in that second game.
ElShorbagy to serve.
Really turned the tide on Karim Gawad.
Level.
He's kind of in and out there a little bit as well, Gawad. He went through some patches where he played some really good squash and then some others where he didn't quite get the hitting as cleanly as he was in the first game.
No let. One love.
I think this tactic, though, from Marwan ElShorbagy has been pretty solid in terms of just making things happen faster.
Oh, he's just done one right back at him. Clever angle.
2-1.
Ball always fading away. Those two that were just in your screen, they've travelled all the way from Toronto to watch the squash this week. I met them in a coffee shop earlier in the day. Lovely couple.
No let. He's played the ball where you've put it. 2-1. Excuse me, 3-1.
Good start for ElShorbagy. The urgency here is ridiculous.
No let. Hand out. 2-3.
Didn't quite get the width on the cross court. He's just doing his best to get onto that ball as quick as he can. Gawad just getting an earful.
No let. No. 3-all.
Gawad starting to find the rhythm in the hitting again, and that was quite spectacular,
4-3.
Lisa.
I did like a bit of that. With this type of squash, taking the ball early, volleying, half volleying, it's all about who can get that mid-court position first. That tee area.
Down.
That's just pressure from the rushing.
Okay, you're making too many comments, which I interpret as you're trying to influence my decision. So
Are you seeing
I will use
movements
code
here,
of
Chris?
conduct.
From
If that
Gawad off the
continues.
ball?
5-3.
I'm assuming that's what ElShorbagy's meaning.
Yeah, I think it's more just ElShorbagy's in bad positions. I don't think it's really that Gawad is taking excessive space.
4-5.
Lovely counter drop.
No let. 5-all.
Yeah, all the rhythm's gone out of this one. It's become a bit of a lottery.
Yeah, it had to be that good, didn't it? The width
And
and the
out.
cross court.
6-5. Not up. Hand out.
Very
6-all.
clever angle. When the ball's coming at you that quick, it's very difficult to adapt the feet in the racket. Both players rattling off the points very quickly.
Yeah, you just feel like ElShorbagy's starting to settle a little bit. He's trying to find his rhythm in his hitting. He's making the court bigger for Gawad.
7-6. Down.
Yeah, it's a big error there from Gawad.
8-6.
There's no doubt about it that this brand of squash that ElShorbagy is imposing here is very, very physically demanding, but he looks good for it. He looks in good order here, and it looks like Gawad that's just having a bit of a tough time dealing with the pressure. Oh, goodness me. I want to go as far as saying as ElShorbagy has entered into flow state.
9-6.
Yeah, no, he's flowing around very nicely now. He's getting the balance right.
Yes-let. Player review, Gawad, on the yes-let decision. I'm not sure how short it was and what the access is. That's why I've gone for yes-let.
Yeah, smart
Let's take a
decision to
look
go
at
to the
review.
video based off of his...
Well, it's a review from Gawad, actually. Jason Foster called it as a yes-let. And Gawad's chosen to review it, which I think is a decent shout to review this.
Oh, I thought you said video.
No, explained why he gave it as a yes-let.
Ah.
No let
Sorry,
decision
Chris, I mean, it's
overruled.
been a long
Gawad
night.
has one
But he's
review remaining.
actually stitched himself there, Gawad.
It was deemed a winning shot. It bounced twice.
How you can see the movement backward?
Yeah, no, it's the quality of the shot. 10-6, game ball.
Deserves his second game, Marwan ElShorbagy. How did I miss that? I was sure he went straight to the video ref.
Yeah, I think it's just the way Gawad asked for the review so quickly.
Moving like a dream here, ElShorbagy.
Yeah, he's getting into the front corners really well. He's getting center of gravity nice and low.
Down.
Oh, it's a tight squeeze from Gawad.
Out, 7-10, game ball. Down. 8-10, game ball. Video referee, please check Gawad's pickup mid-right.
It looked
Not
like
sure.
it. I mean, it did go in the nick. It's just whether it was a flatline roller or popped out and Gawad got underneath.
Ooh, that is very close, Lisa. Get a little closer to the screen.
I think,
Yeah, it's
I
tough
think
to
he
see
gets
that one.
underneath it before the second bounce, but it's
Certainly shanked it off the side of the
Yeah.
frame.
it's just whether did the ball go to the floor and then pop
Not
up.
good. Game to
Regardless.
ElShorbagy, 11-8.
The show is over for the
ElShorbagy
second
leads
game.
2-1.
ElShorbagy continuing to impose that presence high on the tee and that pace. Physically looks in really good order. 9 minutes.
All right, good recovery.
31 minutes in duration. Marwan ElShorbagy, the lower ranked seed, has a 2-1 lead.
We have Ricky, Gabby, Ken and Iona out on court. Just one last reminder, this is your final opportunity to
Well, he's starting to really come into his own here, Marwan ElShorbagy. He's looking sharp physically, pushing up the court, taking the pace to Karim Gawad. Gawad just not finding a way to produce the consistency against the onslaught of pace that ElShorbagy's producing. And ElShorbagy growing in confidence as the games goes on, and he now is very much in the driver's seat of this semifinal.
They resume in 60 seconds. They resume in 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds. ElShorbagy leads 2-1. ElShorbagy to serve. Lovell.
Well, Marwan ElShorbagy getting things going here in the fourth game. He's trying to really get the tactics right. You can see very apparently he's trying to take time away from Karim Gawad just by pushing up the court, playing at a very fast pace. For me, it's just going to be, can Gawad match ElShorbagy's pace for long enough to remain relevant here?
It's not only matching the pace, it's actually doing something with it as well.
So the ball's good. Hand out, 1 love. No let. Player review, Gawad on the no let decision.
Well, we're heading to review.
Let's take a look.
It's not a great drop shot from ElShorbagy.
It's very similar to the one at the end of the previous game, actually, Lisa.
No let decision upheld. Gawad has no reviews remaining.
I know, and it's a
Ball has
similar,
bounced
it's
short.
exactly the same decision.
You need to go.
But I'm looking at you thinking, I don't
finish.
agree
You
that
need
that's
to
no
go to
let.
the ball rather
Do you?
than to the
Yeah,
It's
no,
not the
I
best drop shot.
No, I
Okay,
don't think
that's
it's
the
no let. I think the
explanation.
conversation is it potentially a
Hand
stroke,
out,
to
1-0.
be honest.
No, but I think both were strokes.
Yeah, I think, you know, I don't think he's looking for the easy way out either. I don't think
No.
there's just any access there.
I also don't think Marwan ElShorbagy will watch this match back and think that they're anywhere near his best forehand volley drops, because they're not.
2-1.
It's not the type of shot that deserves an let.
Down. 3-1.
Well, this is troubling time for Gawad. ElShorbagy's gotten off to a good start here in this fourth game. Gawad needs big response very quickly.
Down.
Wasn't far away.
4-1.
credit to Marwan ElShorbagy. He was completely outpowered,
5-1.
outpaced and outplayed really in that first game, and what a turnaround. Quick hands. Oh, it's a clever
lads,
one. It's like a long
5-1.
drop.
Yes, yes, no.
ElShorbagy committing his movement forward, thinking it was going to run shorter, because it quite often does with the Gawad backhand drop.
Yeah, these next couple points could be really big ones, Lisa. If ElShorbagy's able to add to his tally, could be lights out here for Gawad.
I mean, that is a lights out drop shot.
6-1.
This is the best I've seen Marwan play in a long time. Actually, the form that he had back in the Egyptian Open at the start of the season, when the tournament where he did beat Gawad, I thought he was really going to have a quite cool season after that performance.
Down. Okay. Yeah, so the ball's down, it's a point to Gawad, but both of you in that rally, the movement from both of you was unnecessary. Hand out 2-6. Yeah.
Well, an easy point there for Marwan ElShorbagy.
Yeah, he's just coming off the boil here, Gawad.
Hand out 7-2.
Just all the physical pressure from ElShorbagy starting to take its toll.
Stroke to Gawad.
Yeah, he sprayed
Hand
that
out
one,
3-7.
ElShorbagy. Still moving very, very effectively into those front corners.
Stroke to Gawad. 4-7.
Gawad trying to mount any resurgence here. He knows it's now or never. A bit more intensity in the hitting as well, trying to get the ball into those back corners.
Down. 5-7.
He needs to go through
No
and play
comments, please. No let.
that. Yeah, he needs to go through and play the ball.
It's minimal, and you're there through to play the ball.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good decision.
Hand out 8-5.
There's been fairly massive contact, but Gawad's bounced off the back of ElShorbagy and managed to get through.
Stroke to Gawad. Player review ElShorbagy on the stroke decision. Let's take a look. No, no, this could be deemed as influencing. I've already warned you.
I don't see this getting overturned, Lisa. I just think ElShorbagy's ball sits around the service box area.
Yeah, I agree with you. He's right there to take that on the volley.
Stroke to Gawad, decision upheld. ElShorbagy has one review remaining. Handout 6-8.
Just as we're getting down to this business end of this fourth game, it's starting to get very edgy. Just the lines aren't quite as clean as they were earlier in the game. It's going to get chippy.
Yes, let's. No, I don't need any more comments. 6-8.
It's just a let, just a simple let ball.
He's actually doing a really good job here, the referee,
Out.
Jason Foster, of keeping a lid on things here.
9-6.
Feel like that was a much needed point from Marwan ElShorbagy.
Video referee decision on the Gawad appeal.
Yeah, and I like this as well, going to the video referee. It's an awkward decision, this, and it's a big call. It's a big momentum swing point here. I actually think that was a little bit of a soft ask from Gawad.
Ball short as well.
Yeah, well, he's just tried to go in the back of ElShorbagy. He hasn't particularly tried to go round him.
No
It's a
let.
double blow there with a
Left
no let
side,
and the dead leg.
10-6, match ball. Yeah, jumping on your opponent's back is not your line.
It's a fair explanation. 4 match balls for the Englishman. This will be a big win, and also 2 in a row for Marwan. And there it goes,
11-6.
just one
to
match
ElShorbagy.
ball required.
3 games to 1. 4-11,
England
11-8.
will have a
11-8,
finalist here in Cleveland.
11-6.
Absolutely fantastic start from the babyface assassin, and a brilliant response from Marwan ElShorbagy. Stepped up to the mark and more. 45 minutes, Marwan ElShorbagy takes the match 3 games to 1.
All right, we're going to grab a quick word with Marwan. Ken, help us out.
Marwan, it's great to have you in Cleveland. Your first trip here seems to be going pretty well. Tell us a little bit about what you changed around in that match. Karim took the first game pretty easily, and you managed to reverse the tables in the next 3.
Yeah, I mean, Karim is a very talented player, so he can win rallies very quickly, and he's got all options. So even though I lost the first, but I felt I got into the match by the end of the first. I was a bit annoyed, but there was no time to be annoyed. It was more of just reset, refocus on what you have to do, extend the rallies. I mean, that's what I wanted to do, just keep extending the rallies. Why not? I've trained hard, so I think I can go for longer if I want to, if I have to. So that's what I told myself, just extend the rallies, just play long, just play on the backhand side. He likes to chip it in there, but I also have an okay backhand, so I didn't mind going on the backhand with him. There was a challenge with Stewart, actually. He was like, maybe switch it, but I told him, no, I'm going to stick to the backhand. And I wanted to show him today that I could beat him on that side. But anyway.
You definitely did a great job with that. Great stuff. And then we have Ken here from Urban Squash Cleveland, who has a quick question for you. Ken?
What helped you adapt while you were playing?
Stuart. What helped me? I mean, I guess actually having my team with me, it does make a difference when you have someone to talk to between games, especially when he understands a little bit. So as we've put a good tactic, and it was just good that he reminds me of what I needed to do and just tell me to stick with what I have to do, and that's what made the difference, and that's what made me come back.
Awesome. And then just quickly, looking ahead to the final tomorrow, and I know you've played Tarek many times before, but what are your thoughts for tomorrow's match?
I mean, I don't have the best record with him. I've played him twice this season. I lost twice this season. I mean, if I look back at the history, I think it's going to be more than that. But, I mean, hopefully that changes tomorrow.
Great. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you out here tomorrow. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, for Marwan ElShorbagy. And that concludes this evening's session. 4 fantastic matches. Look forward to seeing everybody back tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. Have a great night. Get home safe.
Well, Marwan ElShorbagy really had the bit between his teeth there in that 4th game. Kept pushing the pace, kept battling. Gawad produced spells of high-quality squash, but he could never really find a way to get ElShorbagy off the central tee area, and Gawad became increasingly frustrated, and ElShorbagy took full advantage, really pushing his way into tomorrow's final against Tarek Momin, setting up a very, very entertaining final here in Cleveland.
Well, that concludes the semi-finals here in Cleveland. Satomi Watanabe, the Japanese and number 5 seed, makes the final after taking down Amina Orfi, the number 3 seed, 3-2. Marwan ElShorbagy, the number 1 seed, is down and out against Tarek Momin, the number 3 seed, in a 4-game battle. Amanda Sobey finally got over the line against Rowan El Arabi, teammates and training partners down in Florida. Massive 5-set match there. And the last match that we just saw there, Marwan ElShorbagy, the number 4 seed, taken apart really Karim Abdel Gawad in 4 games. So tomorrow, it's the last day. We will be having the finals kicking off at 2:30 local time, and it'll be Satomi Watanabe taking on Amanda Sobey. Following on at 3:15, Tarek Momin will take on Marwan ElShorbagy of England. Join us tomorrow, 2:30 local time.